we go. Before we move on to the next project, there's one thing I want to try. We can add stylized smoke. We're going to add a UV sphere. We're going to add a subdivision, and then we're going to add displacement, coordinate local, strength -0.5. Add a Voronoi. Ooh. Okay, distance metrics, we're going to say distance squared. Intensity is going to be 1.7. Okay, Shift S cursor to selected, and then we're going to Shift S selection to cursor. There we go. Object, empty. Shader editor, object. We can call this smoke. Okay, it looks like we need a shader to RGB. Go to material preview, color ramp, emission, and then we need a transparent, and we need a mixed shader to kind of make it a little bit translucent. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. All right. So we need to go to materials here. Go to under surface, bump only, transparent shadows, and blended. Aha. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks very nice. Oh, no way, bro. Look at that. So let's duplicate, 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 duplicate. Oh, that's so easy. No way, dude. No way. There's just no way. That is so easy, and I didn't know. Thank you, mustache plates. Thank you, mustache plates, for this easy to do shader. This is exactly, I think this is just gonna add something really cool to what I was looking for. This song is called Smoke and Mirrors, and while I had volumetric scattering on, which made it feel smoky, actually having the smoke is just going to make it so much more special. Okay, let's go to render view. Bro, look at that. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay, and now we have to animate the empty. Z location, modifier, generator. Let's fill it out. Let's do 0.01 like that. Okay, now we're done. Now we're done. We got the smoke finally. That's so cool. Yes, yes, yes. Look at that, huh? Okay, and the smoke. So we can either make it completely transparent, or we can just make it subtle like that. This was super easy to make. This is super easy to make. It's a little costly because there's a lot of geometry. In the modifier properties panel, hold the Alt key and click the X button on the modifier. Alt key right here. Oh, sick. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I don't think I need it. I don't need all the subdivision. It's just extra data I don't need to worry about. Let's see here. That's so sick. This is so sick. Yeah, I increased the transparency. I think I like this. Yeah, this is where it looks real good. It's like really simple, and it's not. I'm not using any sort of simulation. It's just it's a displacement like texture, and it's referencing an empty object, and the empty object is just moving up, and so its movement constantly changes the displacement, and it just makes it look like it's smoke. What a handy little trick. That is a handy little smoke trick. I definitely do think, you know, when it comes time to render, I'm probably going to revisit this and spend some extra time to, you know, get these in order, because I do agree that they should have, like, proper positioning. Right. Yeah. I might make a separate scene for each camera, and that way they're all, like, perfectly angled. And that's just going to take a lot of just sitting down and just fine-tuning everything. Right. Definitely, like, enough to make it noticeable and evident that they're mirrors. I agree. Totally. But anyways, yeah. Okay, we added the smoke. I saw that tutorial this morning. I was like, oh, I should see if I can actually add smoke, because we were kind of, like, implying it with the volumetric scattering like this with all this fog. But I thought, if I actually added a pillar of smoke, that would just seal the deal, and it did. It totally did. So, I love it.